drive washer is broken and it needs to be fixed.
What's going on in here? Are we working on your washing machine today?
The Thehardhat bells to the rescue! We are going to replace the drive coupling on this washer.
Drive coupling! Check out our blog site for more directions step by step. You'll need a new drive coupling kit, also known as dog bone, Phillips screwdriver, flat tip screwdriver, nut thingy, socket wrench, nut, driver, and the hammer. And you're good to go. Make sure to turn the power off. Unscrew the two console screws. After lifting up the console, disconnect the lid switch terminal block. Using the flat blade screwdriver, pry off the cabinet clips like this.
Gently rock the machine, the cover of it, away from the unit.
Use the flat blade screwdriver to remove the two spring clips. These hold the water pump against the motor shaft. It is not necessary to remove the hoses or clamps. You can now slide the water pump forward and remove it from the short motor shaft and out of the way. And voila! There you see the motor, which is connected with two similar but bigger clamps. There are two screws securing the clamps to the base of the motor. Remove those screws and then pop the clamps off. Disconnect the plastic wiring harness from the motor by disengaging the small clasp, keeping it in place. The motor can now be taken out by wiggling and moving it toward the front. Next, use the flat blade screwdriver to gently pry off the old plastic coupling from the motor shaft. After positioning one of the two new couplings on the transmission shaft with the spikes toward the motor, and positioning the black rubber union over the spikes on the coupling you just fitted, you are ready for the next step. Next, tap the second coupling onto the rear shaft of the motor with the small 3 spikes facing back toward the transmission. It will be beneficial to remember that the 4 rubber covers on the motor base must align with the 4 notches on the frame. The motor can now be mounted, making sure to line up the 3 small spikes with the remaining holes in the union. This can be facilitated by turning the motor shaft a little while holding it up to the coupling. When the coupling is connected, attach the clips and screws to the motor. Hook up the wires. Install the pump. Replace the cabinet. Fasten the console, and you're done. Psalm 18 verse 20 says, God made my life complete when I placed all my pieces before Him. When I got my act together, he gave me a fresh start.
So, to like and subscribe to this video, do it below.
And you know what? If you want more step-by-step directions on how to replace your drive coupling, check out our blog site, thehardhatbells.com.